Okay, quick shop tour. Here is the mess in the corner. Kid stuff sitting here. Miter saw. My cabinet over there has a bunch of sandpaper and random supplies in it. Past that mess, come over here. You know, I've got these big storage racks and a bunch of lumber up on top of it. It seems to be pretty good for holding the lumber, but I will eventually get something up higher. You know, I've got a couple of longer boards up top, which I'd like to do something like that overhead. Router table, table saw, extension fence, my shop vac. That's the only dust collection I have right now. Just Delta 6-inch joiner should do the trick. There's another shot of the storage racks. They're just steel snap together storage racks. Nothing too fancy there. See, if you turn your head sideways, you can see my drill press on its stand. This is my Sunhill planer. Pretty stoked on that so far. It seems to work really well. It's got all the features of a lot more expensive planer. I picked up for about $250, which for a 13-inch planer was a pretty good deal, especially since it had a lock and everything on it. And it's just sitting on top of a contractor saw base that I modified to get a little more height on it through a piece of my, I had an extra piece of bench top. Used that for the top of the stand. There's my scroll saw. I'm not really sure if I'll use that. Hopefully I'll use it more than the previous owner. I picked it up for about $60 off of Craigslist, so can't really go wrong with that. Whetstone sharpener, I just picked that up. It's a pretty cool gig. It works well. There's my clamp storage for now. I will probably have to expand that as I get more clamps and also as the rack gets heavier. Pegboard, bunch of other clamps. Basically all the tools that I grab regularly. I also have a little cabinet there which has a bunch of hardware that I get into pretty much daily. Down here you can see these are my cabinets. Got a lot of these. It was a pretty cool deal. My dad actually picked them up. They were throwing them out. So at a job site he was working, he's an electrical contractor, and he picked up enough for me. So I have them now, and they are great little cabinets. This one is in real good shape. The other two I got to refurbish, and so far I've only gone through about 3 drawers where I polished up the handle and repainted them. Nothing too fancy as far as vices. I have a couple of these clamp-on deals. These are just Harbor Freight deals. They work. Over here, a bunch of other cabinets. I think this was from the previous owners of this house. They probably did a kitchen remodel and they dumped all the cabinets out here. But it allows me a place to store my some of my bigger tools. There's my high-speed grinder. And that's it. That's my shop. Seems to work pretty well for what I'm doing. We just added this last weekend 2 circuits. That's a circuit to all of the major power tools. I have 3 drops on it, so 6 outlets, and those are all controlled by that single switch. I have a live outlet there and 6 more outlets out that way that are all live, but pretty much I'm the only one who can reach them. So I don't have to worry too much about the kids getting in here and pulling on switches and stuff. So that's my shop. Thanks for watching the video.